Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 12 of digital marketing. Hope everyone's doing great. Um, this week, the big thing is there's going to be some new videos up. Some have already been posted on content marketing, but you also see some on writing for the web. You'll see some on email marketing in the near future and display advertising. Um, Nothing really big due this week, right? So you guys got a couple of you have a couple of days before the final projects are all due. That's the next big deadline, and of course that is the very last day of classes. I will be posting in the near future a um, a scheduler so that we can start iron out when the final presentations will be. So keep an eye out for that. And those will be, of course, sometime during the um, the that final week and maybe the week before. So just to remind you all of the exact dates, I finally got the calendar pulled up here. So um, the final the final due date for everything is April 26th. We'll be doing the presentation sometime between April 17th and April 28th, essentially, right? So I will have a scheduler set up for that. The reason why I was going to try and limit it to just 2 weeks, but there's actually I think there's 2 or 3 days in there that I can't be present for any of the presentations. So I want to make sure, just because I have other stuff going on, so I want to make sure that we have enough dates available that you have some choices as to which ones are available. Otherwise, I would have made it just like April 19th to 26th or something like that. But because of my conflicts, I'm going to give you guys some more time to choose from for the presentations. So just as a reminder again, for that final due date on April 26th, you'll need three team things that you'll have to turn in, which is the final project, the one you've been working on, the creative content that you've been working on, and and in the presentation itself, right? And so the presentation, by the way, I've had a couple questions about that. Basically, I want to see something that's like 20 to 30 minutes. However many slides you feel that you can fit in that expresses everything correctly. I usually use the rule of one slide per every 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how I'm doing it, and depending on how detailed the slides are. So that would be somewhere between 10 and 15 slides, right? Uh, I've had that question. I've had some questions in some of the earlier drafts. I think I removed it in the most recent draft, but in some of the earlier drafts, I mentioned having your classmates weigh in. Obviously, for the online class, that's going to be difficult. So I don't worry about that component. We just won't do that component of it. But you will be expected to kind of present to me and allow me to ask some questions about what's going on. Trying to think. So that's the big deadlines that are coming up. There's also going to be a new reading that I just posted actually. That some of you might find interesting. There's been a lot of discussion about the recent repeal of internet privacy laws, and so I posted a video from The Verge that kind of it's fairly critical of the repeal, but then I also posted an article from Fortune that is more upbeat about the repeal, basically saying that this is going to force people to actually do things that are more privacy preserving, right? Um, so we'll see how all that plays out, but got a couple questions about that. But really, I want you to kind of just respond and tell me what you think about it and how it relates to uh, digital marketing, right? So the big question is, how will this affect the digital marketing landscape, right? Um, so that reading's up there. Pay attention for the different videos that are coming out. Like I said, the next ones will be writing for digital, and then you'll see ones on email marketing and display advertising, and we'll go on from there. So not much going on. This is a fairly down week. The other thing, analytics assignments and the tactics and implementations. Hoping to get back to you soon. Sorry, they were supposed to be back a little while ago, but got slammed with some other stuff. So, but I will get the tactics implementation is the highest on my list, and then the analytics is obviously very important as well. Okay. So hope all is going well. If you have any questions, any concerns, please feel free to email me, post to the forums, whatever you think is the best way to get that handled. And yeah. So definitely email me anytime, and we should be good. So look forward to reading your final presentations, and we'll go from there. Take care, everybody.